Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Are we waiting to go live?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stream. It's...
There we are. Hey,
here we are.
Here we are.
How are you doing?
How is everyone?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good, good. We have the full team. The full team are in.
I know.
Yeah, we're looking very high res today.
Sorry?
It does, doesn't it?
We're feeling high res today.
Mate, it's great. We're now in StreamYard. So
yeah.
None of this
OBS.
None of this OBS nonsense.
Absolute bullshit.
I don't know. OBS is good. Like, it's cool.
I like
this
OBS.
thing's great. I think this is what people want, isn't it? It's a bit easier. You know, not everyone's a tech genius like you, Rod. That's what I can say.
Well, I mean, I struggled.
Definitely not.
On that note, I just want to say this. I'm gonna have a Trebor mint.
Are you getting money from that?
No. Why would I be getting money from my Trebor mint?
Are they shop damaged?
Yeah. Well, yeah, clearly. Like, you know, you only get half a pack, and they've sort of been half empty. But,
thing is, John, the pack that he gave you, he bought himself.
Yeah, the one you got new today.
So I've just got to say this. Buy Trebor. Okay.
That's it.
No, very good.
I'm going to say Trebor's available at Tesco's.
Trebors are available from Tesco's.
Was it Cloristas? Is that the name of the shop in Partridge?
I was trying to. Yeah, I
No,
can't remember.
Rawlinsons.
That's it.
Rawlinsons. Yeah.
I just got to say this: cherry chocolate oranges are available from Rawlinsons.
Do you know what I was thinking? We should definitely have. We should have like a comedy soundboard where we can just like fire off a few quotes every now and then.
Partridge ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha!
Lots of those. You got to be careful because the whole thing just turns into partridge otherwise. So.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I mean, we can mix it up. We can do a bit of office. We can do a bit of day to day. We can do all sorts.
Yeah.
I just noticed the chat. I noticed the comment here, just referring to. Obviously, we're referring to lots of British stores. Rawlinsons isn't real, by the way, in case you're wondering. But
is it not?
Just this popped up. We don't have Tesco's. We have Kroger, but you don't have. You have Chad Kroger to get your.
Chad Kroger
just to do your bits. Is he doing like Deliveroo now?
I don't know.
He's probably not.
What do they have in America? What do they have in America? I can't remember now when I went there. It's
Target.
Like Walmart? Or was that something different?
Yeah, Walmart. Walmart is Asda is Walmart, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. I've been for a long time. So
do you know what? I went to a Walmart in Mexico City, and I was actually really disappointed because George was still called George. You know, the clothing range. I thought they'd call it Jorge.
Jorge.
Why would you think?
Well, yeah, because Jorge is like George and Jorge. It's like the Latin version.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
it's a bit like Jesus is Jesus,
the big man. It's weird. Actually, when we're in Poland, they call Jesus Christos.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's closer. It's closer to the Latin pronunciation.
Yeah.
The big man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. No, good.
Bet you didn't think you'd get this. Just a ride, just sitting down, talking about the pronunciation of our Lord and Saviour's name. Or might not be your Lord and Saviour. You know? Might just be a bloke. Might just be a great carpenter. Although I never really... does the Bible talk about the quality of Jesus' work as a carpenter?
That's a very good question.
No.
What do you think he specialised in?
Good question. Table legs.
I was going to say crucifixes.
I think he made really sound like corner joints. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just just really sound ones that are, you know,
just solid, unbreakable.
How thick? What kind of wood are we talking? Like a good solid
heavy wood.
Heavy. Jesus would only use the heaviest of woods.
Mahogany.
Oak or mahogany.
Solid oak. I think.
The smell of mahogany.
It's like in James of the Last Crusade, isn't it? He drinks from the wooden cup.
Yeah,
Drew, you go to? Not a go-to. Handlebars there. You got handlebars there.
Yeah, I'm going through a bit, not a handlebar, but just a bit of a goatee kind of face. That's all.
Yeah, look, I can't see.
What's that, John?
It just looks like big. Yeah.
It's going white. Stage. What's that? What are you saying, John?
I can't remember now.
Talking about the wooden cup.
Oh yeah, I didn't fully agree with that choice because it's still like gold lined, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly. I used to think that. I was saying he's like that's not the cup of a carpenter or something like that because there's always like lavish kind of like things, and he picks up like the wooden cup, and you're right, it's like got gold inside. And you're like,
yeah, and it didn't even seem wood; it just seemed like more like clay. But I don't know.
Tough one.
Nitpicking.
I don't. We'll find out. Well, it's good to know.
A great movie.
It's a good movie. Last Crusade. I'm looking forward to the new one next year, though. It's all been finished.
Are you really? Are you really looking forward to it? Or are you just?
Well, they need to redeem themselves for the last one. Well, they should do because Lucas and Spielberg have got nothing to do with it.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. John, what do you reckon?
I don't know. I mean, everyone was kind of. I mean, with Star Wars, everyone was kind of good to see Lucas out of the picture, but I think a lot of people in retrospect thinking, no, I don't think that was a good idea.
I think it was a terrible idea.
I think they need to kind of still serve as like something towards it, like, but they haven't, have they? I thought Lucas was still kind of part kind of overseer. And it's like, no, he's not old. It's like he has nothing to do with it.
Apparently, he came in on the Rise of Skywalker. He gave him his 2 cents, and they went, "No, we don't want it." Again,
Really?
a bit odd. Yeah, very weird.
I would have been there
Very
going,
weird.
please.
Did Disney buy Star Wars or did they buy Lucasfilm?
Lucasfilm.
So Disney owns Indiana Jones. You're fucked.
Well, thing is, I think they'll do like more of a have a look on the wiki, like who's directing it. Someone completely. It's not Spielberg. I think Spielberg might have something to do with it, like maybe as like exec or I'm not even sure actually. Let's have a look.
Hang on.
I'm excited because I always get excited about Indiana Jones. The last one's a bit annoying. Me and Ben went, and Ben was so disappointed. We walked out the cinema, I'll never forget his face. He was like, "Oh,
I'm gonna be
aliens,
controversial
why,
here, Drew.
why has it got aliens in it? You know, all this kind of stuff." And I was like, "Yeah."
Drew, I've never watched Indiana Jones. I've not watched one of them.
Oh, mate.
Let's add this to the stream. Right.
I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that, Alex.
So this is Indiana Jones.
I never watched it.
We're looking for.
Right, you keep saying that, Alex. All right.
Have you ever watched Indiana Jones?
Never watched Star Wars either. I've watched one movie. One movie. of Star
Do
Wars.
that. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Right, Indiana Jones 5.
Being obscured. Right. It's actually called Untitled Fifth Indiana Jones Film.
Oh, they've not released the title yet. Okay.
Not released
Directed
the title.
by
James Mangold.
is Spielberg anywhere to be seen. Produced.
All right. Producing it.
It's still produced by the same team. So Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall. So at least they've kind of got the. They would have given the okay, I think. I don't think they would have let it happen.
To be fair, Kathleen Kennedy produced the Star Wars Disney trilogy. So
they're part of it. You know, they are. You still got some of the original.
Actually, James Mangold
decided not to do the new one, or if there was a particular reason they didn't want him on board. I mean, the problem is a lot of these guys, like, they're just getting older now, aren't they? They just think, mind you, he's not young, that dude, James Mangold.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's done some good films. He did Copland. Do you remember that with Sylvester Stallone? And he did.
I didn't see that.
Girl Interrupted. That's a good film. Walk the Line. Is Walk the Line? That's the Johnny Cash film with the
good film. That.
Yeah,
310 to Yuma. The Wolverine.
Mate, that's a great film. If he's done 310 to Yuma, I'm in because that's a really good western, and that's the kind of thing. Indiana Jones is a bit like that, isn't it? Like a bit of spaghetti western, and it's supposed to be a bit more. You know.
Yeah, right. Let's go back to this. Okay, so what has been revealed? Harrison Ford. So this is going to come out on the 30th of June, 2023, right?
Oh, amazing.
Harrison Ford right now is 80.
No.
So
really?
Indiana Jones is going to be 81. He's still rocking the little earring, though, isn't he?
He's 80 now, is he?
They can tell he's rock and roll through and through.
He was my age. He was my age when he did Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Who else is in it? John Rhys Davis back again.
Is he a Salah? Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
How old's he? He's 78. Sorry. So John Rhys Davis was younger. Is younger, than Harrison Ford. Fuck me.
Yeah, he was younger than me when he was in his mid-30s when he did Raiders.
Well, I think even with Harrison Ford wasn't that far off Sean Connery's age. Well, I mean,
about 10 years. There's not much in it.
Not much in it.
No, it's 13 years.
Is Sean Connery still alive?
No, he died a few years ago.
Oh, bugger.
Mate, he was like 90.
Yeah.
He did all right, man. He had some good innings.
You ever seen that?
And they asked him to come back.
Very controversial interview.
Yeah. No, let's not talk about
that. Let's not talk about
that. He got asked back for Indiana Jones, the last one they did in 2008, but he said no. He was just retired. He said he just was like not interested. You know,
Indiana Jones. Right.
I think the last film he actually did, Sean Connery, was something like League of Gentlemen.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Sorry, not the League of Gentlemen. Yes,
I would pay to watch that.
Anyway, that's our little Indiana Jones. Anyway, I'm excited.
He was dead.
Yeah, died a few years ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago, maybe.
Should we listen to some music?
Yeah.
Should we listen to some music? What should we have? Right? Should we have our track of the week or should we have our band of the week? And this is good because you can actually watch this in real time and comment on it. Not
Let's go with track. Let's start with track.
let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it while the song is playing. We'll just all be quiet.
Mute your microphones. That's fine. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. Okay. Cool. So this is our track of the week, and it is called "Spinning Around." It's not by Kylie Minogue. It's by a band called Sunbleached. So I'm whacking on the old track of the week, and I'm adding it to the stream. Here we go.
Before I start to feel the dread coming on, I wish I could remember all the nice things you said to me. Before I forget that I'm just spinning around in circles.
Right. What do we think of that?
I like that.
That was really
Yeah,
cool.
it's
It's a cool
cool.
song.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
think
it
what it reminds me of, though. I was really
She's-
like,
Do you know what it
Say.
reminded me a little bit of?
what?
Was sort of like a door of pumpkins.
You
I wasn't-
reckon?
No, I wasn't getting that.
I was
You think, like,
thinking. I
Sort
was
of
thinking
nostalgic
more like.
of the actual.
Great production. Brilliant production.
Yeah, these guys are from Australia.
Mm.
And hang on, I'll just chuck up some information about them.
Look at my guns.
I'm
Awesome.
just oh.
In that
I'm
picture,
just
I forgot
I'm just
to put my
clicking
top-
around all these things because like when I put it like this, I don't know if everyone can see. Like my face is being done by the logo.
Oh,
I guess
that's
I
a
could-
shame. I
Hang
could
on,
do
I'll
it
just
to your face
I'll
in
just
general.
duck like this. I'll just duck like this when I talk.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, they've got
Is this-
very
is this
aggressive
track- when you say
logo.
this is track of the week. Is this
Yeah.
come out this week then, or was it quite recent?
It's come out recently. It was on. Let's see when it came out. Spinning Round Local noise playlist. It must have come out pretty recently. 4 days ago. Spinning Round is now live. Yeah, it came out on Friday, I think.
Fair enough.
Great tune. Great tune.
Oh,
We
yeah.
actually had them on New Week, New
Cool.
Music. It just got such a distinct sound. It really reminds me, in a way, of that sort of like 90s British alt rock kind of sound.
Yeah,
Very
it's almost.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of got like
very floaty, but
I'm
cool.
just trying to put my finger on it, but it does remind me of something. But it's got
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
elements of like that kind of thing. Yeah, like some early 90s kind of British new wavy thing of
But
grunge.
very interesting logo. That to
Look,
me, like that makes me think.
Alkaline. You think about maybe a little bit of Alkaline Trio in there as well?
What in that logo?
No, the song.
No, I wouldn't say Alkaline Trio. I think that Alkaline Trio is more just kind of like straight up punk.
It's like a heavier version of like the Smiths or something. I don't know. It's like-
It's got that sort of vibe. But don't you think that logo? When I see that logo, I think of Hatebreed.
You're saying the logo doesn't match the sound?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an aggressive logo. Like if this was some sort of like black metal band, I would be. I like the juxtaposition, like these images that they've whacked up. 'Cause it's
Okay, I
just
see what you
straight away
mean.
you're just like, oh,
Great word that.
sun bleached.
No, juxtaposition.
Oh, juxtaposition. Yeah.
Because I used to get it wrong. I was like, it's just a position. I was like, no, it's juxtaposition. I was
No,
like,
we're called Just a Ride.
no, we call it what? We've just arrived. Yeah, I still
Just
love that.
yeah. So that's sun bleached. Definitely reach out
Fair
to them.
enough,
Give them
yeah.
a shout.
Yeah, cool.
Sounding good. Should we just do a little bit of Spotify stalking? Did they leave a Spotify link? Where can we listen to this? On Spotify. Oh wait, no, it was further back here. It's further back. There we go. Spotify. And I'll tell you what, I've just spotted something. I hope it's wrong. That's a crime. 754 monthly listeners. People should be listening to this. Anyway, right. I'll whack that off. And yeah, man, it's great to kind of hear bands from all over the world.
Yeah, sort of. I'm going to go with like Rockier Smiths with that one. But I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I thought the production was great. Like,
Do you know what I'd really love to hear, John? I'd love to hear Kyle Dunnigan do a cover of a Smith song in the voice of Rocky.
That'd be good. Have you heard the one he's done on Adam Carolla? He actually did sing. Well, say sing, but he did actually was asked to sing a song in
the voice of Rocky.
In the voice of Rocky. I'll send it to you. It's
all right.
Yeah, it's
I'll check that out on my own time.
Yeah.
Slided.
Where are they available again, Drew?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tesco.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tesco.
Was it Rawlingson's? Oh, but yeah, but they don't exist, do they?
No. It's fine.
It's not
I should
real.
be eating them. Really. I don't really like them. I just sort of got them, and Kate could just smash a whole pack at this. Like, I'm like, whatever.
In one.
Match.
Crush them down and
Easy on.
I tell you what, that would really sting your nostrils, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, Christ.
Tell you what, someone should jump on the old Instagram live and just be like, "Hey, we're live streaming.
Who we got on?
And get the word out." I think we're all alone.
Oh,
Riley seems to have disappeared, but we've had 3 likes, which is good. Oh, he's back. Or the counter that I've got doesn't appear to be right. But to be fair, last week at around the 25-minute mark, everyone started popping up. So
that's what usually happens. We're just talking shit, and then people go like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Yeah. So we're going to Cumbria in a couple of weeks. Not even a couple of weeks, like 10 days.
We
I'm
are.
looking forward to that. We're just about recovered from my stag do.
Oh, how was the stag?
No, it's this Friday.
Oh.
It's this Friday.
Oh my
So
god, you're going to be ropey on
anticipation.
Saturday.
Oh, mate, 5:15 pickup. Get my outfit put on at 5 to 5. Got on the bus, coach.
What, in the morning?
Yeah. And then we get to the airport. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what airport we're going to. Oh god, it's gonna be fun.
Jesus.
Where do you think is the worst place they could take you?
I think
You can have shots at 5 in the morning, do you think?
no. I'll have a couple of beers. They may give me a shot just at the airport, but pretty okay. Well, I don't know. Got on the plane, and then after that, it's just all best, isn't it? All the best.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And then I've taken Monday off, and then I'll feel hopefully. I don't know. It'll be all right. It'll be a good trip. I'm pretty sure off to Ireland, but I'm just not 100% sure yet. I've got
You got to wear a dress.
I've got 3 outfits.
Oh, nice.
I know. No idea what they are. Could be
Wow.
interesting. So I should have recovered by then for the gig.
Oh, you're
But,
right.
yeah, mental, mate. A week's gone since we were touring. It was well depressing on that Monday back at work.
Oh, the top
Mm.
post-top blues. I get that. Yeah, I've just had it.
I was like-
It was quite good for me because I had that day off, but then I flew out again. And obviously
Yeah.
did those shows. So I just kept going. I just kept it going.
I got-
And then
I got back. I was like, oh, God, I wish I was back on.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? When you're there, so I look forward to get back. When you get back, you're like, oh, I wish I was still there.
there you go. Good fun.
Good
What
fun.
you know what? We haven't really spoke to you guys about it. So what were me and Rod spoke about it last week, but what were your highlights? What were your
Tell you what, while we're talking about this, I'm gonna present on here. Oh, stop screen. Present some stuff you guys haven't seen. So we can
Oh, cool.
Now we're gonna go. Here we go. Add to the stream. Look at this.
Wow, where's this from?
Well, actually, this
It's
is
Warsaw?
from Warsaw. Yeah.
Really club.
So-
Cool.
Look at that. I mean, that's actually the color version of our backdrop for this,
That's really cool.
which is pretty cool. Then we've got old John Boy on the bass.
Loving life.
Before his thing got pulled out by your foot.
Yeah.
Have you got a picture of him scrambling around?
Yeah. There's me trying to curl out a massive turd right on
Yeah.
the stage, which I wouldn't have put it past, what was happening the night before at the Voodoo Club. Do you
So
reckon?
you're
Yeah.
doing your tribute to Gigi Allen.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you reckon there was any sort of like scatological fetish stuff on the Saturday, or is that slandering anyone?
Well, there was that
Right.
bloke, that big bloke who walked in past us when we were outside. Jesus. He was wearing a
Yeah,
jacket.
that was interesting.
That was interesting.
Some alternative lifestyles.
Yes,
Yeah.
Have
Look,
fun.
each their own.
Yeah,
exactly.
love it.
So John's left. He's
John's out. Alternative lifestyles. See you later. There we go. Look, there's me a bit darker.
Shot. That's a
That's
classic
a-
Rod shot.
Yeah.
That's a classic Rod pose.
There we go. That's another one.
Are you holding
That-
your knob?
Do you know what? If I was to caption that, what are you thinking?
Um,
I need a
Okay.
wee.
My back's really sore right now.
My back was really sore actually, but I was thinking Jamon,
yeah. There's that.
mid Jamon.
Mm.
What else have we got? Oh, look at that.
That is,
Oh, that's
that
cool.
is, that is a pose right now.
Drew looking like a pro.
Always,
You know,
mate.
And
Daily.
me screaming something. There we go.
Yeah.
Cover photo for the old live stream.
Mm.
I like
That's
that.
like a Rocky shot.
Yeah. Yeah, my hair's going all over the place. Here's another one. Bit campy, this one.
One finger in the air, pitching. Like it.
Yeah, absolutely. John just focused, laser-like focus
On that bass guitar.
on that bass guitar. Lovely bass. You've done a good job bringing that back up to Nick.
Yeah, he did actually. It was good.
Jumbo.
Do you say
What
it's
else we
passive
got?
now? It's not active. You say that?
Yeah, it's passive now. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
there we
passive
go.
aggressive, not active aggressive.
Nice. It's a great comment here. Great comment here for everyone. The bass player is never allowed to be seen, But
That's a bit mean.
we're breaking convention here.
Was it seen or not heard? I can't remember which one it is.
Well, you should be able to hear
Bass players are people too, like proper like.
Yeah, there's a hashtag in there somewhere.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to continue going through them. Was that it? No.
Do you not get like warm in wearing a hat, John? Like
It's quite a thin hat, to be honest. So it's not
okay,
really
cool.
it's not really a good hat in that sense.
I suppose you're not like jumping around too hard as well. So
I mean, you're still wearing it now.
Yeah, it's quite thin.
it's cool. These are some good shots.
These are great. The old, I was going to say, like the old guns aren't looking bad there,
Mate, pretty good
You know.
guns. Some good guns, mate.
There we go. Belly's not looking great though. It's just creeping out there at the bottom. Just creeping out. And when I saw these pictures, I was
Because
like,
after skiing, we went and ate pizza at like 2 in the morning or something.
yeah, we would have been all substantially bigger after this show.
I haven't weighed myself since Bahrain.
You eat well. You eat like kings over there.
Oh crikey, yeah, it was a bit like
What were you doing during the day? Just chilling out? Or were you playing?
playing really. So a lot of waiting around the first few days because like our guitars got stopped at the airport. Wow, great shot. Our guitars got. Our guitars.
Hey,
it looks like you're starting a fight there.
I want to take you to a gay bar.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that fella in the background. It
He was
does.
loving it. He was loving it.
Do you know what? It's a good job I didn't shave my head because I think that would look quite American History X.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Look at that. What song was that? Is that No Way Out?
I think it was No Way Out, wasn't it? I got right down in. There's
Oh, my
Drew.
God.
There's Drew, the teacher. He's just like, that's another class taught. There's me, just chilling out on the microphone. Alex, there's some pictures of you coming up soon, mate. Don't worry. There's Drew. I think these pictures of Drew are fucking wicked. Look at that. Mid-flight like an eagle. Look at that. The
Wow.
eagle has landed.
Wow.
Oh, look
angry.
at that. He's just like, yeah, I've just played a solo.
The teacher.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He's
Painful,
a
Alex,
furious
painful.
wank.
Well,
Oh,
Ricky Gervais.
yeah, you do actually. I'm David Blunt. There we go.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Before, after.
Relax.
Before,
In
after.
control.
Oh.
In control.
Oh, there we go. Do you know what? I think these three faces, I think, were all pulled by Brent when he was doing that dance. That's a good one. Good comment there. Just popping up. Constipated. Yeah, that was it. Those were the pictures.
Great.
I think they look absolutely smashing. Look at that. Let's get that one on the big old screen there. Whoa. Rock and roll. Well, shall we debut our live performance of Fallen?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
listen to it.
Yeah, let's,
awesome.
let's give it a go.
From, push play or this from tour?
This is from the Voodoo Club. This is for the tour one. So yeah,
Nice.
let's do it.
Don't know, you don't know where we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Was there a bit of a? Did you find that? Did you hear that all okay? It kept like starting with mine.
Yeah, it
Must
jumps
have been
about a
my
bit.
signal.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jumps around a bit,
jumps, but yeah. Only thing for me was my tremolo wasn't synced up right to the track, so it kept slowing down. So I hopefully it didn't put anyone off. Just a little whack, and I
Just needs more. Just needs more bass, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Big
fine.
booming bass. It was good.
Yeah. It's great.
Very good.
Love it. It's good. It's good attitude.
Love that. Love that stage. Love those lights.
Oh,
They were
brilliant. It's
Oh,
great.
absolutely bonging.
I'm so impressed with those amp simulators though. Like you just wouldn't know, would you? It's just like is what it is, you know.
Yeah, absolutely ampless gigs, despite the fact that you can
Ampless
see
gig.
like marbles kicking around.
Yeah, it was a really good sound, really good sort of ampless sounds. Yeah. Yeah, no, really good, really cool.
So yeah,
Loved it.
man. They emailed me today, the Voodoo Club.
Did they say
Um,
what?
Just to say, actually, that their photographers haven't sent them pictures yet. So there's going to be more pictures.
Oh,
from the gig.
cool.
Oh, awesome.
That's something I thought was cool. Like, you're playing, there's loads of people taking photos.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It would have been
Just
cooler if there was
different,
more
mate.
people, but, you know.
Like playing in Europe is just so much more like that, you know. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Good
They
to play
just-
there again, wouldn't it? Be good to play there
people go
again.
to gigs in Europe,
Hmm.
not so much.
Yeah,
over
well,
here.
they said, you know, anytime you're in Poland, let us know. So
Great.
Awesome, man.
I think we'll be back. I've just got to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd be up for that. Doing that again.
Yeah.
You know? And then we go back. Yeah, we just go back in 6 months or something. You know? Just do it again.
Yeah.
Just do the same.
Fly in.
Just do the same rate. Just fly in. Go out of Unfortunate Sons again. Great fun.
Yeah. Just go out, keep touring, find more bands.
Just email everyone that we got their email addresses in Poland and say we're playing back in Poland. So we can watch.
Yeah, come and see us. Come and see us. We'll give you. We'll do you a good deal. You know.
What's the buns?
What's the bunts on that?
What's the
You know.
buns?
No bunts exchanged hands because we didn't have visas.
No, true. But it was good. Just gave people our album, and it was brilliant. You know?
Just yeah.
Good
Yeah.
experience all
Hustled.
round.
Hustled.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was saying to Drew the other day, it's like we've got a couple of gigs coming up, and I almost felt like after Poland, like that was it for the year, you know. But
No, we've still got a couple of cheeky and a couple of really good, you know. We've got that Dementia Fest thing, which is great, and a great festival coming up, you know, in November.
yeah, it's good bands playing. I'm looking forward to Ashen Reach. I've heard good things. Mike Gray was saying good things about them.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good fun.
Well,
Should be
How far's that for yours, Rob?
what, Cumbria or Birmingham?
Oh no, sorry, yeah, it's not far, is it? No, from Cumbria. How far is it from you to get up there?
It's like 3 hours. It's quite far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, up.
yeah. That's going to be a good drive for us.
yeah, I mean, I might have to. I'll probably end up coming to yours the night before or something.
Yeah.
Drive up to ours and then go that way, or
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that as a wanna.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. But
it's not far from mine, I think.
let me whack some details of the gig up.
John, my other favourite part of the festival, the Poland trip, definitely scooters.
Oh, 100%. That was awesome.
What's
Been
that?
looking for scooters. I've been looking for scooters the last week.
I had a look
Something
at those. Yeah. They're great in those little, well, not little cities, but in those cities, are just.
We should have got that. We should have got that on that day in Warsaw when we walked from like the old town all the way to the centre.
Oh, the scooters, yeah.
They were so cheap.
But also the Ubers were so cheap as well. It's kind of like sport for choice.
Mate,
wasn't it?
I was looking at my credit card thinking, I spent loads of money. And it's just loads of like £1.50s and £2. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, yeah, it's really funny. And then there's like a round of beers in Bahrain, it's 36 quid. I'm like, right. That...
Yeah.
Not
Did
even
did you spend much over there?
No, I only used my car once with that round of beers. It was like a bucket of beers, like 5 beers, bottles, not even it's like £36. And I was like, mate, pints in Bahrain, they're £9.50 a pint.
Did you
So-
go out much? Oh, sorry.
Is anyone any rugby league fans amongst us?
No.
More Union. Don't mind a bit of league.
So we're at the LEL Arena, which I believe is some sort of rugby league ground, which should be interesting. Should be good.
In Birmingham in November.
No, in 15th of October when we go to Cumbria. It's in Whitehaven.
Oh, sorry, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Whitehaven
stadium.
Rugby League. Well, I'm sure it's probably like a room. You know, you get like foyers in whatever. They're usually quite good. It's like Drew when you did. Well, it's not going to be like that. I'd be very surprised if it was. But like when you did the Queen tour in all the football stadiums.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, be like that. Yeah.
Let's have a look at the old.
It's not in
Wow,
the
that
clubhouse.
is far up, isn't it?
It might be in the clubhouse, though, mightn't it?
I think
Might
so.
be.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be a stadium. It won't be a stadium up there for league. It'll be like a.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised. Whitehaven.
It's like right next to the Lake District. Cool.
Yeah.
It's around an hour and a half.
Have they got any pictures? Just no, not really. It doesn't look. There's some terraces.
John's gone.
Decent. Well, they'll be boozy. They'll be rowdy, which will be good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it. Going up to Cumbria. I've got some mates from Cumbria. They're all fucking nuts. So yeah, I've played there a few times. It's always a good crowd. It's one of those. I reckon it'll be a bit like Llandudno.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
You know. Well, there he is. He's back. He's back, and I've been relegated to ducking underneath the see you next Tuesday with just a ride sign.
I'm in the naughty corner.
But yeah, Colt 45. I think they'll be up end of the week next week. That's sorted, isn't it? And actually, they sound like the Alkaline Trio a little bit, John. When I was listening to them, I thought, "Oh, Alkaline Trio sounds."
Oh, cool.
Who's on first? Are we on first or are they on first?
They're on first.
Okay, cool, nice.
It's look, we're on the top.
I know that. I know.
We're big.
We're
Although it's confusing, I can see why it's confusing because that's bigger.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Coltus.
Colt 45, like the gun. Yeah. I'm not advocating the use of guns. Right. Hot question. Do you think guns should be legal, Alex?
No.
Drew?
No.
John?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
On a scooter.
Yes, definitely on a scooter.
Just to ward away like traffic and children that aren't crossing the road correctly.
Oh, was that the end of your question? I thought there was more to that.
Well, you want to hear more? Hear more about how firearms should be used on a scooter. Yeah, good comment in the chat. Give babies guns.
Or do you remember this? Do you remember this question? Should traffic wardens be armed?
Cool.
No.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, that's from a. Do you remember that from Bottom?
Definitely not. Have you met a traffic warden?
I hate traffic wardens. Always give me tickets and shit.
Oh, it's really annoying. The place I used to live in, there was like an hour window where it's outside your house. Outside your house, they would put a ticket. And when I had a day off when I wasn't working in the week, I just kind of linger around the sort of the kitchen so I could see out the window. And it always used to hide behind the bush to give them the ticket, so you couldn't go out and just go, "Oh yeah, I'm moving my car." But still, it's a job. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing that job. That must be the most.
Everyone hates you.
It must be the most frustrating job in the world.
Yeah, right.
I disagree. I think there's some breed of bastard who enjoys doing that.
Yeah. You get paid, don't you, the more you do. The more you.
I think so. I think they get commission. Yeah. They've got quotas of how many tickets they need to give, apparently. I mean, we're getting into like conspiracy territory. I mean, this is probably a pretty safe conspiracy. I don't think YouTube are going to are going to block us. But
They might do.
you know,
But
the
all right,
truth,
like traffic wardens. No, it's a scam. It's a scam.
truth behind traffic wardens.
.com.
They're
I
actually
don't think they exist, actually.
What?
Yeah,
Traffic wardens?
Traffic wardens. That's my conspiracy.
They don't exist.
They're just,
You
they're
think
just, they're just holograms. That's all they are.
Made up. It's made up. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think they're transmitting the hologram. They're not holograms. They're the transmitters of the hologram.
Oh, do you reckon
Actually-
it's like it's held in the little ticket fine?
Yes,
It's just something really
the
suspicious in
real
there.
the real reality is held within that machine that they have, and they're keeping us out of it. That's what it
Wow.
is.
Frame
Right,
matrix.
on that bombshell, let's do band of the week.
Let's do
Yeah,
band of the
yeah.
week, yeah, because it's
Otherwise,
yeah,
we're
after
rambling
this.
on for another like hour.
yeah,
about-
this is a band from Newcastle, 1080 Trees, and they are pretty bitchin', I think. So let's do this.
Listen.
80 trees.
So take me back to the incubator. So take me back to the incubator. I've seen enough to make me go back to the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. So take me back away from the people, the conflicts that liberate us from our minds. I'm anxious about what I find, waiting on the other side, where we're all post-traumatic, asymptomatic of the truth. Oh, take me back to the incubator. Where I belong, take me back to the incubator. I've seen enough to make me go back to the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. So help me out. I'm too machinery. I've seen everything there is to be seen. No use for reality when you're living inside of a dream in which we're post-traumatic, asymptomatic of the truth. Oh, take me back to the incubator. Where I belong, take me back to the incubator. I've seen enough to make me go back to the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. I'll discover when I get there what I like at the incubator. Oh, take me back to the incubator. Where I belong, take me back to the incubator. I've seen enough to make me go back to the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. The incubator, I will discover what I like at the incubator. I'll discover when I get there what I like at the incubator.
What do you think, boys?
Yeah, I really like that. That was really cool.
It's quirky, isn't it? It's like,
I've got one criticism.
I've got
I felt right at the end, that last shot didn't give it much welly with the sledgehammer into the TV.
All right, fair enough. I thought the video was cool. The video was
Yeah, I
really
thought it was really cool.
It's funny.
Good
It's just a bit of a quirky song, isn't it? Like, you know, where it's like a bit like poppy and nice, and it all goes all heavy, and then it goes all poppy and nice. And
It reminded me kind of like a heavy version of. Do you remember the Future Heads? They were from the North.
yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
A lot of like syncopations and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Just kept talking about going back to the incubator a lot. That was all. But,
Yeah, I was trying to think about like what is the thing with incubators? Like, because the only thing I can think of is, I mean, this sounds a bit weird, but Pokemon Go, when you want to hatch your eggs and you got to get in your incubator. But I'm sure there's probably more to it than Pokemon Go.
I'm sort of like lyrically, I'm not sure, you know, what's that, but it's just a bit interesting because it just goes all weird and heavy, like a bit like
Yeah.
They love incubator.
like it goes all like
But I love that.
it goes all a bit heavy, you know, like
Very
like
nice.
a ragey style kind of thing, you know, just like a screaming type thing, and then it's all like a poppy kind of chorus.
And they're very well coordinated. They have styled themselves. Basically, every picture I've seen them, they've either got those boiler suits, which I think are like a light blue, or they're wearing camo, like a bluish kind of light
Newcastle.
baby blue, camo, which is brave in Newcastle, I tell you.
Wow.
Actually, I mean, they're always wearing t-shirts as well, but that is probably because they're real men, unlike us. We're from the south. Well, Alex, you're not. Do you think people from the northeast consider Yorkshiremen to be real men?
No.
Do Yorkshiremen consider the men from
Definitely more than a
northeast to be real
southern.
men? Definitely more than southerners. Who's the most southern out of all of us? Is it Drew?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Definitely more than southerners.
All right, easy on, Tiger.
Yeah.
Are we...
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so southern, it's disgusting. I might as well be in France. I'm such a like. I feel really more up north. I go. I just go like,
No, not
oh
too bad.
god, like you know, it just doesn't. I feel so far away from home when I go up north. Like whereas, but if I'm in France, I just feel too bad. Like
just a point. Possibly, here's a theory: the incubator meant prison. That's actually quite.
Or maybe it meant an incubator.
Yeah. Another
Definitely
question for us:
Otherwise, you should have gone back to prison.
Are there
Back to the
hillbillies?
prison.
Are there hillbillies in the UK?
Hillbillies. What is a hillbilly?
Very
Like a
careful with this answer.
Aren't they Tyson Furies?
No.
Aren't hillbillies? Are hillbillies rednecks? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that like a southerner thing? Is that like a?
So
Yeah,
it's
really.
strange because in England, the Southerners are considered to be like the cultured people, and the Northerners are our hillbillies or the Welsh.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there a thing
Yeah.
like hillbillies in America that kind of that kind of culture originated in England? I think it's like
Most of their
So is it-
culture originated in England, John.
Have you seen
No,
that
but I think-
American?
no, but I think specific like the Cornish. I think I remember someone talking about that's where a lot of that kind of southern culture comes from. Is a lot of the kind of
Oh, Cornish. Yeah.
Hmm. Did a lot of Cornish miners move over to the States and the gold rush and stuff like that? And,
All right. Brilliant.
History with just the right.
Yeah.
Cornish. Yeah, it does get a bit like when you start getting to like Penzance.
Cornwall, there's a big movement for them to become their own country, isn't there?
Yeah.
Cornish
There's
independence.
loads of shit like that. Like
Fork
it
it.
just gets like
Jesus.
in the end you'll be like every bloody like zip like every postal code will be a bloody like its own principality
Well,
in the end. You just
I mean,
be
we
like,
have postcode wars in London, don't we?
Yeah, we could
Do
do
we?
a few. There's a few towns we don't want in Ilkley, but I'd have a board if we could. But no.
Build that
That
wall.
yeah, but every town's got it's like because everyone's proud of like where they're from and their towns and stuff, and you just start going like, all right, are we like it's like starts off with like Scotland wanting their independence, then it'll be like, you're right, then it'll be like cities wanting, like, you know, it's stupid, really. You know, it's what it is. You know.
It's. Do you reckon?
It'll be like then every individual household will be like its own country. We'll have like our own flags in our back garden.
We could do.
I don't know. I've got my own police. I have my own police in the back garden.
Got my own security force. Like, if you call it a security force, it just sounds a bit more legit.
Yeah.
It also makes it sound more aggressive too. It's like no one's going to fuck with you if you've got your own private.
America, like talk about America. Like it says, you know, old mate boy there. It's like each state just feels like a different country. They're so just different. People are just so different in each states of America. It's just, you know,
it's very big though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's all under one banner, isn't it? It's all under North America, where it's, and then you're like, and then
it's all under the United States of America.
Yeah, or whatever, you know what I mean. But that, yeah. So it's like, and it's like, it just has that. But then I would say each thing, like, it's so different. Like New York to LA, like they're just so different. Like the people are just completely different. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit unfair when you do like the Olympics and you've got basically America, which is like I said, it's like a bunch of different countries. And they all get to compete under the banner of America. And you think it's kind of like think of like England.
Same as Great Britain, isn't it?
But then you take, like, to me, America's like a continent. You know,
yeah, it'd be like the EU having its own team.
Well, I mean, like Russia and China are pretty big. They compete.
Yeah.
Lads,
I'm going to go and pick up the missus. So I will.
Alex is off.
Wrap it up. I'll let you keep continuing. I'll
go
speak
for it.
to everyone.
I'm not going to make the wrap it up joke I was going to make, but
West Coast.
Actually, Alex, you won't need to wrap it up in a few months because you'll be a married man.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Come on,
yeah.
But anyway,
Alex Jr.
West Coast, Best Coast. I've been to the West Coast for years. I'd love to go back to the West Coast again. I'll do the old.
Alex,
see you, boys. See you, guys.
See you later.
Yeah. See you, guys.
I think the West Coast will be like. I want to do like the drive, like the big sort of north to south. Me and Kate always talk about it, like doing the big. You go from top to bottom, don't you? You do like the drive, but you can do the drive across America, can't you? East to West Coast, but apparently the American coastal one, like the top to bottom one, is much better.
Yeah.
The Pacific Coast Highway. Basically, it's one highway that runs from top to bottom.
I really
Malibu point is amazing. Malibu's cool. Yeah, I've been over there. Malibu's like. Was it Malibu or Mabu? Was it basically Malibu? Is he supposed to say that?
Malibu. I think it's meant to be Malibu.
Yeah. I remember it all, but it was a long time ago. It was like 20 years ago. What?
Great song by Hole, actually, Malibu. I think that was written by Billy Corgan.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was listening to Kate really likes an album called Elastica, a band called Elastica. It's just written by Damon Albarn, like the whole record.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is it just a
connection is made and all that kind of stuff. Is that them? And it's got that. So. No, is it? Yeah, that's a great song. Yeah, and it's got all that on it. But that's all like David Albarn, man. He just like wrote all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Cool. Wasn't he going out with that girl?
Yeah, Louise. Yeah.
I thought that was Justine.
Was it Justine? I thought it was Louise.
Hang on, let's find out.
I get confused with all those bands.
Let's find out. Let's do a little bit of Elastica.
Was there a band? No, there was another band that was really similar to Elastica, but they
Republica.
No, it was a thing called Louise and that.
Elastica, yeah, Justin Friedman.
Oh, sorry. What was the band? No, you're right. This is Damon Albarn. I wrote.
She was in Suede.
Was she?
Yeah, and she was at Smackhead.
Wow.
Did pretty well.
What's the band that Lauren Laverne was in?
Kaniki was Lauren Laverne.
I remember them.
So sorry, you said Damon. Let's search Damon Albarn. And right, music career.
Sleeper. You remember Sleeper? They're a bit like Elastica.
Who was in Sleeper? Right, let
Well,
me.
Uncle Louise. That's why I sort of remember it.
Oh, right. There's lots of sleepers, lots of potential ones. We're looking for a band, music, groups, Sleeper, Britpop band in the 1990s. Louise Venner or Wenner had 8 top 40 hit singles. Bloody hell.
What, Sleeper? They were massive, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the song? What's the big song?
I can't think of any. After Split, no. No, that's.
Well,
I'm just trying to think of any of the songs. The It Girl, Smart, any singles? Swallow, Delicious, In Between a Vegas. What do I know? What do I do now? Sail of the Century, Nice Guy Eddie. I don't remember any of these.
no, I don't.
I remember
know.
Republica,
I
though.
remember Brit Awards in like 1906 or 7 or something.
Do you remember Republica? I thought they were
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. There was loads of them, mate. There was loads. You know, it was like around that time. You know,
Republica.
96?
I wonder.
96.
Saffron, that was her name. She was cool. She had some fucking attitude on her. She always looked so cool in the videos.
Hmm.
And yeah, man. Wow. She's 54 now.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. She was born in Lagos, Nigeria. Her mum was half Chinese, half Portuguese. A bit like my mum. Yeah. Pretty nuts. See? Do you know what my favorite race is? Mixed. Yeah, it's the melting pot.
That's my favourite. Yeah.
What's that's the worst question you can ask someone. So, what is your favorite race? Answer the human race.
If I had my way, this place would be full of them.
What humans? What else
Yeah.
is going to be filled with dogs? Could you imagine if we just had a dog on the live stream,
That'd be a good little
on the
gimmick.
camera, just responding to stuff?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that exists already? Do you
Oh,
reckon?
must be. Everything exists. It's already been done.
Yeah, there's no point in having original thought because someone else has already conceived of it before you. Yeah. So, other than Trebor, who would you like to endorse on this this live stream? Who could be the unofficial sponsor of the live stream?
I don't know. Maybe like the unofficial sponsor. Who would more likely give us a deal? Red Bull? No. My mate
Well, I mean, to me,
Jägermeister.
it would be Monster, wouldn't it? You know, I bloody love a
Jägermeister. Every band used to get sponsored by Jägermeister.
I
It was like you could just like they just give the Jägermeister to anyone.
Listen. We were one of the first bands that got the Jägermeister endorsement.
Like,
And
you
there
get
was
loads of it.
dude, we got like 4 bottles a night. It was crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I think
That's promoting alcoholism in children, quite frankly.
Pretty much. Pretty
In
much, yeah.
Teenagers. Like, that would never happen now. Like,
But the funny thing was, you got this document, and it was like you have to be promoting Jägermeister, and they gave you some suggestions, and one of them was like maybe you could take on stage a Jaeger break, which is where on stage you just decide to all have a Jägermeister, which we shamelessly did.
amazing.
You know, I don't know. I should try and find the old rep's email address, and
So we can get some
I mean,
Jägermeister.
if that guy's still working for Jägermeister, he's probably like the MD.
Probably like, yeah, the
That was
CEO.
20
of
years
Jägermeister.
ago.
You don't really see it much anymore, do you? You used to get them in like the test tubes, didn't you?
Jägermeister everywhere.
Really? I don't see it around anymore. Maybe because I don't drink the bloody stuff anymore.
Probably. I think it's just kicking around, isn't it? John, do
I
you
don't
remember
drink
when
stuff
we went to see the Alkaline Trio and we took a bottle of Jägermeister between us?
I don't, and I think that's probably the reason why.
It was in Newcastle on one of our days off.
Yeah.
That was the reason, because
Yeah.
I drank all the Jägermeister.
I can't remember if it was then or it was after a gig I played in Newcastle, or I really needed a piss and I pissed in this pint glass. It was nearly full. and this kid
Who's?
who wanted a T-shirt, and he drank my piss for a Vibe T-shirt.
I remember you telling. I didn't see it, but I remember you telling me about it.
Wow. I mean, that's next level.
That is a claim to fame, really.
Someone drank your piss for a T-shirt. Anyway, we should probably wrap it up.
Probably wrap up
Okay,
on that.
we can't top that. We should probably wrap it up then. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we? I'll tell you what. I've actually done a. What have I done? Done something interesting. I released Who You Are into the wild.
Yeah,
on YouTube. Did you see that? Should we whack on a bit of Who You Are?
A bit of Who You Are, mate.
See
Hey,
us
Who
out.
You Are is a banger. Who You Are is a banger.
Now, do you want the music video or do you want the live version that's just gone onto YouTube?
Ooh. Put on the live version because it's
Put on the live version. Okay.
it's cool. I like the live version. It's nice. It shows a bit of energy, the live stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like the recordings are great, but the live versions are good as well, you know. So I'm gonna try and mix that gig. Our live gig.
That would be wicked.
So we'll have like a better it'll sound quite nice.
Right, so we'll whack this on and we'll fuck off.
All right.
Cool.
So
We fucking have after we go, or are we saying goodbye now?
What, like to each other or to the hordes of people watching?
To the hordes.
Let's say bye to the hordes now. We can stick on and
We can stick on and say bye in a minute.
I was thinking actually with StreamYard, I don't need Zoom anymore. I can just invite people, just not broadcast it. That's banging, isn't it? Anyway, I mean, I'm not sure if StreamYard would allow that, but if they do, I'd endorse the product even further.
Wow.
Yeah? They're not paying us, we're paying them. That's how much we love their product.
Incredible.
Right, this is Who You Are by Just a Ride.